Well, welcome back. It's the Tars Collective. What else would it be? Of course, Synthetic Dawn and all that jazz. Obviously, we got a couple of invasions from the contingency underneath our belt, and we've purged 2 worlds of theirs. And sooner or later, we're going to need to take care of the rest of them. But in the meantime, we're going to take the opportunity to take care of the Bernathi Zealots. Even though the Zealots are not really the kind of guy slash people slash other interesting folk that we want to take care of. Where are their fleets right now? Their fleet power is equivalent, naval power is inferior, technology is overwhelming. It doesn't look like they're at war with anybody right now. Where is their capital fleet is the real question. Also, this world seems to be having a little bit of an uprising problem. Should probably put some more seeker grids onto the ground, making sure that, yeah, this uprising is still a problem. Armies minus 100. Our main conduit is reducing some of that as well, but this uprising here is still potentially a problem. Hopefully the assimilation process is going to make life a little bit easier. Also, we seem to be a planet... Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay, so... let's scroll all the way down. Is that the Fat Man sector? That is a real question. No. Is it this one? It is this one. So we're going to add weight to that sector and be done with that to make sure that we get a little bit more oversight. Make sure that we can control things nicely. Yeah. Our main capital fleet, Sterilization Unit 01, is actually so big that it's slowing down my PC, which is always nice. I think, yeah, this processing unit is causing some problems as well. These are our new refugees areas that we need to continuously develop. Ruined ring section. We are going to repair this. It's going to take 2,000 days, but at least we'll have another ring section that we will be able to put stuff on. Oh, hello there. I will take that, definitely. This is... what do we need? Science-wise, we're doing pretty strong, so it's not like we need to do a lot more with that. Food-wise, we got 0. That's good. We got 1 more Ascension perk slot ready. That's going to be, obviously, once we got Domination underneath our boots. And got a couple of time projects going on. And, yeah, we should probably endeavor to turn that off at some point. Not that we're going to do it. I'm sure that... a lot of you have already realized ASpec. Are you ever going to turn that off? Unlikely. Let's get these ships into orbit here, because we did just overthrow them ever so slightly. I also managed to get a new mouse, which is always good. So a little bit better control. You know, a nice Logitech 502. It was on the Amazon sale, so that is always nice. Not that I'm being sponsored by Logitech or anything. I haven't sold out yet. Who knows? Maybe in the future at some point I will, but... you know, the possibility is always there. Let's take a look. Okay, so all of this stuff is being developed quite nicely. The sterilization unit is in orbit. This is by far one of the best generals, admirals even, that I've ever had. He is ridiculously good. And we're also going to start rebuilding this gamma thingy over here. Sadly, we can only do one thing at a time when it comes to Megastructures, which is a little bit annoying. Turn that off, exclamation mark. This is going to be another Megastructure, most likely. Yeah, let's turn Delta. These are all... I think we've maxed all this stuff out already. Yeah, that's good. And then we got that being developed right now, so... did we actually... We did not order pop builds here, so let's get some miners in place as well. Unless we don't have the development plant yet. I actually don't see it anywhere. Where's the spare parts factory? Oh, right, because we were waiting for getting enough pops to be allowed to upgrade our assembled ship shelter, so that we could rebuild some stuff there. So we need 5 pops in order to be allowed to do so. And then we can put in the spare parts plant in order to have our pops grow a little bit faster. I think the bonuses are definitely not to be underestimated. These guys... with a bit of luck, I should be able to... You know, the Aerobot have lost everything. Yeah, whatever. I don't think these guys are in any position to do anything against us. We could... The regulators are definitely one that I would like to add to the Empire. Mainly because of the Archives planet, which is in here. The Archives is very, very good, to say the least, if we can actually click on it at some point. Yeah, they have got all these precursor archives. They would give us about 100 research, he says. About 60 research in total extra. Oh no, there's another one, so 70-ish research. So this plan is definitely not to be underestimated. It's very, very good. We're in a pretty decent position fleet-wise as well, so we should be able to take out anything that we want. And by taking out, I don't mean, you know, go online and pick out some dinner or something like that. No, I mean like full-on destruction of the enemy, so to speak. We also need to take a look at a couple of candidates for machine world upgrades, like this one, for instance. This seems to be a nice... Oh, it's already being done. And Cooper, of course, we lost Cooper earlier in the war versus the contingency, which is totally understandable. The contingency do hit you like a wrecking ball, and not like my Cyrus's wrecking ball, more like an actual truck wrecking ball that weighs a couple hundred of trillions of tons, because that's how big their hulls are. Man, I'm really racking up the pop culture references today. Also, I have so many ring worlds. That is insane. Let's upgrade you. Oh, this stuff is doing fine. We're getting so many resources from pretty much everywhere, which is absolutely insane. We're getting 1.9k on the Unity ticker every single month, which we need anyway, because the way everything works in terms of the cost that we have to take care of. Yeah, the regulators and United Earth we both want. United Earth has got a decent amount of territory right next door to us. Besides, all of these guys are being eaten alive by the contingency. What we're going to be doing is we're going to have them fight the contingency one more time. Wait for the contingency fleet to be a problem, and then we're going to rock in there. That's a hideous fleet. What do we got here? Yeah, these guys are all pathetic. So Felnol are pathetic. The Prosnak, very pathetic. Earth, I'm not even going to talk about. They're beyond pathetic. Then we've got the Talakin. They are also, in fact, pathetic. And yeah, it also, and the sovereign Farine nations are also pathetic. The only big problem is the Farine. The Bernafi Zealots, anyway. Even though... What? Hold on. Are you guys... They're psychic. They're not psionic, they're psychic, so... That'd be useful to have as a trait, because that would mean that we could talk to the Shroud as well. Yeah, being at energy cap, I know is annoying. There's not much we can do about it at this moment. What we're going to do, though, we're going to take the opportunity to get some more general cruisers into our fleet, mainly because we can be fairly flexible with everything. And they will all pile into our new combat fleet anyway, so... and our economy can easily handle all of this stuff, so... I'm not really all that worried. Besides, we need to spend minerals to buy... more minerals with energy, so there's that. Riggin, are these guys the only ones that are remaining? Oh, good lord. No, Zuracorp is there as well. So, let's trade for some minerals. Let's get this rolling here. Perfect. So, 11,000 minerals left, and we'll use that later on. We're just waiting for... There are regulators. How strong are these guys? Did they lose everything again? They are. They have. They are an awakened empire. So... Let's move our military fleet to Blag. Let's get him in orbit here. Sterilization Unit 02 is going to be in orbit around Wait, because they're going to be taking care of some of the more annoying stuff. But yeah, we got 100,000 fleet power right here. And the contingency will be consuming the entire Sanguine Pact anyway. But we've already proven that we can outmatch the contingency pretty much at any sort of position. Excuse me while I drink a cup of tea. We should also get some armies ready, really. Yeah. Is Stig, are you fully assimilated? No, but it's a work in progress. We don't want to move all of our troops away from our worlds that are being assimilated right now. Because they're being suppressed. Which is exactly what we need anyway. Posts, rects. So we can move our entire transport fleet. And then, oh, that is the wrong button. And then that one. Cool. We'll move him towards one of our upcoming capital worlds, like Oval or something. Actually, no. Let's not do him to Oval. Let's move him to Blag. I'm only interested in taking all of the Fallen, Awakened Empire worlds. Maybe a little bit of Earth. Could be useful. But how many worlds is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 worlds. And this is 5 separate worlds. Okay. Interesting. It's gonna take time to get into that position. Trap and Boxo currently being transformed into machine worlds, as they should be. The Inari Assembly, what do they got in here? That's a 15,000 fleet power fleet. That is absolutely nothing. Yeah, they're probably, like Otaga and stuff, they're probably going to try to break in to our territory and try to link up with a larger fleet somewhere. Oh, that's where you are. Okay, so this is their capital fleet. It's still pretty decent. Like, it's pretty nice, I guess. They're going to follow the Joint Expeditionary Fleet. Where is that? Also, what kind of FTL do you guys have? They're all having jump drive. Okay. So, tachyons, phasers, the works, all the usual stuff. It's just fine. We can take that on. Our fleet power is outclassing them quite significantly. We still don't know where the hell they went just now. They didn't go versus any of the contingency stuff. Although contingency did just lose a bunch of stuff in here. And so that's the regulators. They just managed to take a couple of worlds back. So right now we're just waiting for the contingency to spawn yet another blob of stuff. Once that is done, we will... Yeah, armor +5, always nice. Giga cannon, mega cannon, we've got all that stuff. Yeah, screw it, let's do auto cannon. But yeah, they're basically just running around right now. We could easily double our technology as well if we wanted to. Or at least our income by building a science megastructure. That could be an option. Yeah, the autonomous cluster is still there. Just waiting for them to... Let's just speed things up here a little bit and make sure that... we need to assimilate stuff as fast as we can anyway. Like this world over here. It's almost completely done. So that's nice. It's going to add a bunch of science to us anyway. How's weight doing? Oh, what even? What? They're being assimilated slowly but steadily. I'm free at last. Yes, definitely free at last. Definitely not being assimilated as you are. Unrest. Okay, the armies are being enough right now to make sure that is never going to be a problem ever again. Besides, we're just adding cruiser upon cruiser upon cruiser onto our secondary fleet right now. That's going to be enough to take down pretty much anything, really. Okay, what do we got? A couple of mining stations that cannot be built anymore. Because reasons, I guess. Maybe you? No? Okay. Yeah, that stuff's all being rebuilt, I guess. It's not the end of the world. What is this? Void Skulkers. Regulators. Mound up. They lost a little bit of health here. Where the hell did they go? Yeah. I think I'm actually stronger than pretty much anybody on the block except for maybe these guys. Yeah, they got 500,000 fleet power. I won't be able to take on this Fallen Empire just yet. Although... Hold on. Complete. Didn't I have Contender? Yeah, I got Galactic Contender. I can totally take this on. Although 509,000 fleet power is probably overreaching a little bit because I would lose way too much fleet power in any sort of battle versus them, which would be highly unfortunate. And also not something that I would want to have happen. And I'll wait for the contingency to rush out one more time. And once they've done that, and the Sanguine Pact has basically worn themselves out completely, we'll move in to take them. Meanwhile, the Dyson Sphere is generating 250 energy a month, which is not bad at all. Also, we can't really do anything with that at the moment, considering the amount of minerals that we have available to ourselves, but whatever. We still can rebuild Beta Refuge and Gamma Refuge, and Ring Worlds are all over the shop right now. Which one is it? Was I just rebuilding only Alpha Refuge module? I was, so that's going to be done in about 3 years. A little bit more. Although, yeah, just over 3 years. And energy is maxed out again. What a surprise. See, if I go to war with them now, they will try to throw most likely everything at us. That's the Aerobot. Have a little bunch of resources in here. Ah, screw it. Let's do it. Let's declare war. I want... do I want Sol? It's over there. It is nice. Alpha Centauri. That's not a planet. Okay, so we want... Oh, cool. We want... Othriga. Yes. That's our capital worlds. Then we want Tau Ceti. It's only 24 fleets score so far. And then we want Ulkad. Then we want Enim. If we can, that's 38. And then Scat. Who doesn't like some good old Scat? Okay. And then I want Gearfub. Geartub? Is that what it's called? Alright. Saturnas. And EIO Spone. That's 80 bore score. So that is all of these worlds. We could try... I don't want to take this. What I am interested in, however, is some of this stuff over here. All the way up here. So, Zabine. That's 95 war score. Let's do it.
Diplomatic alert. War protocols initiated.
Okay, so the war protocols have been initiated. Let's move the capital fleet into position. And let's get the sterilization unit number 2 into... this system to take on these guys. Tubarek is in there. He's got good skills. He could probably learn one more. Autocannon's now been researched. Not that we really need it. It's just a nice to have. 100 months? Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Alright, let's get some more in there. What are my ships actually running on? Is it mostly shields or do I got armor on there? It's a combination. I like how I've got an armor regeneration unit in there, even though I only got 28 armor on this ship. Created for good, yet so twistedly evil. How were you so corrupted? Well, the Lavas United States have a ethics ship. We're going to be doing a video about factions, actually, very soon. That's going to be exciting, I guess. Oh, hello there, Capital Fleet, and completely crushing my machine in FPS. There's a secondary fleet just floating about, kicking ass, taking names, the usual. Spaceport has been engaged. Oh. Oh, hello there, regulators. Mount up. Because that's their capital fleet. We should be doing... we should be in total about 700,000 fleet power comparatively. So they should... Oh, good lord. That is a little bit more than I had anticipated. It's the Federation fleet as well. Let's hope that I can do something with this. Of course, sector system is always nice. But as soon as the regulators fall, that is the fallen empire taken away from the Sanguine Pact, and the contingency will basically have unlimited... basically a blank check when it comes to attacking whatever they want. The font of knowledge is what we want. Yes. Oh god, they got enslaved robots on there? Well, that's no good. Oh, that sounds like a Titan beam. Yeah, that definitely looks like one as well. Don't I have any... Hold on. Did I completely strip all the... I did indeed. Okay, so... well, after this fight, I probably don't need it anymore, except unless I go versus the other big boys on the block. There's a lot of fleet power here being grounded up right now. I should have, in retrospect, I should have probably refitted my cruisers to hit strike craft, because there's quite a lot of them here. And those bombers are painful, to say the least. We've lost 100,000 fleet power already, but... Nah, we'll be fine. Hopefully. Besides, it's not like we're having any problems with minerals right now, so we can rebuild relatively quickly. Just need to take this friggin' Titan out of commission. How many ships have I lost? Like a gargantuan amount. Far more than I should have. It's because of all the strike craft being taken out of commission. I lost all my battleships. All destroyers and corvettes are all gone. Where's my secondary fleet? Are you there yet? No. Well, there are 2 jumps out. Okay, that's fine. So 100,000 fleet power gone in this little fleet battle. Let's make things look a little bit more interesting here. Oh good. Oh dear. Oh no. Let's slow things down a little bit, shall we? So now we're at normal. Let's make it look good. Like this bad boy over here. Oh, it's down. The Titan is down. That is unfortunate. It is a bit of a clusterfuck, isn't it? Look at that. Their Federation fleet's down to absolutely nothing at all. We're at -1 war score, though. I have no idea how that happened. Still. 243,367 cruisers. All their main ships are down. It's just these bad boys now at the stations. And they are losing their stuff quite rapidly here. This is how I do all my videos, by the way, in case you were wondering. Obviously, I usually don't throw hundreds of thousands of ships at something, but you know, it kind of gets the point across. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, fuck me up, Sky Daddy. And then we just scroll out, and then we're back in some sort of position again. Oh, evasion protocols. Alright, so while this is going on, there's a void core. Where's the rest of you garbage aliens? There's a 60,000 fleet power fleet over here. We'll send the backup fleet over there to take care of that. But taking down all these stations is an issue. Then again, we should probably actually re-enable this as a rally target. So let's unrally this station or fleet. I'm not entirely sure what these cruisers are doing. They're doing the classic flank maneuver, I guess. Spread off and spread eagle position, maybe? I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's see what we can do to make this look good. Let's go to the other side of the star, shall we? There we go. And unpause. Slow things down a little bit. Yeah, make it look cool. Look at that. It's like, have you ever seen The Matrix? The second one and the third one that technically never really happened, from my personal opinion. Look at that. Those entire blob of cruisers just looking to kick ass, take names. Oh, jeez. Who knew that Stellaris could look so good for a game that's generally played all the way at the macro level? Yeah, those are guns. And they're all oh, good lord, the game is frozen. That's never a good sign. Oh, there we go. Because it was saving. Alright, 2 more stations to go. I don't even want to know how bad. Wow, a malignant atmospheric incursion. May I ask where, by any chance? Where is this? Cool. Oh! It's where our defense fleet is going right now. Cool's got a bunch of warforms on it. There's retrofitted. Oh my god! That is a lot of clones. That is kind of cool, but also kind of sad. Well, we got what we wanted. Oh, we gotta take it back anyway. This is the problem of playing wide and going to war versus a fairly large enemy. It means that there's a lot of ships to take care of. Now we'll see how bad did we lose here. We lost 122 cruisers. We lost 4 destroyers and 7 corvettes. They lost a lot. Oh my god. Yeah, they lost more. Their fortresses specifically are very expensive. 31 battleships. That's a lot of ships. That is a lot of ships that we killed. But we also lost a lot as well. Let's unset this. This is now reset. We've got the minerals. We've got the energy. And the good thing about this is that, at least for us in this case, soon the contingency will refresh their fleets, which means that the entire Sanguine Pact will lose all of its defensive forces. Because they're going to be too tied up with us, and we just took out most of their defensive fleets anyway. Does this make us the baddies? Well, I don't know. Do we have skulls on our caps? I don't know, man. It's kind of the eternal question, really. Let's just merge all this stuff together in one really... Okay, they're all just winding down from FTL right now, but I'm going to send them over here to bomb the ever-loving crap out of this planet anyway. Let's get the armies ready. Where are all these transport ships at? They're all in black. Okay. Yeah, these Xenos were being really annoying for the longest time. But now we are top dog. How's Stig doing? Or some of these other worlds, actually. You assimilated everything yet? It's getting there. We're gonna need a bunch of troops here anyway, because these worlds are generally fairly well defended anyway. Let's take a look, actually. How strong is this? Yeah, well, it's not the worst, but they've got a lot of generals on there, I think. Or those militia, never mind. We got a diplomatic insult, such a delight. Malevolent Star Hunters. You still trying to... oh, jeez. Really? Why would you do such a terrible thing? You've taken the planet. Why don't you just... I don't know. Move on. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the episode here. I know that it's been a while since we've done TARS. There's actually a good reason for it. I was away for a little bit, and I had to throw away a couple of episodes as well. But that was all the one planet challenge because of some audio issues that I encountered, which is a huge shame. But there's not much we can do about that at this moment in time, sadly. I'm actually really surprised that the Yanari... Oh wait, they've been locked up in this area, so they've been building their ships as much as they wanted anyway. Anyway, we're going to wrap up the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take good care of yourselves, and as always, each other.